Today, we are going to talk about 7 steps that I learned, and that changed my life in several aspects. And if you follow your vanity, you can also change, especially if you have anxiety or stress. This concept changed my way of seeing life. Let's talk step 1. The present moment is everything. Dude, you know when you're looking forward to a work meeting that won't happen until next week? I realized that biting my nails isn't going to change what's going to happen. So, take a deep breath and relax, really. When despair starts to hit, breathe and start counting. To get better, start counting backwards, because you need to pay more attention to the present moment. And when you realize you're out of the loop of anxiety, I started to practice meditation and mindfulness to really live in the now. And look, it makes a difference. Step 2. Now let's go to the detachment. This is a stop that needs to be trained. I was the type of person who got super upset if I lost something. Like a watch, I play anything. And even if someone from the friendship cycle moves away, we always have the habit of believing that it's our fault. After I studied a lot about emotional intelligence, I started to see these things as temporary. It's not that I went around losing everything, but now I don't get neurotic anymore. And when a person leaves your life, it's because they've already fulfilled their role in your life at that moment. The word is the cycle has become. Let's go and let's be happy. Step 3. Confronting fears. Man, I had a crazy fear of public speaking, which translating was fear of being rejected, criticized, not understood. I don't know. Today I understand that it's okay. There are people who will love you and others who will hate you for the same reason. Step 4. This step here is for a few personal responsibility. You know that thing about always blaming others for your problems? My boss is an idiot, or my relationship didn't work out because of him. Everyone is wrong. My question is, who is in the middle of the relay? You. Geez, then the stop is with you, when I learned that I am the only one responsible for my life. From then on, I started to take more action instead of just complaining. Nobody can change anything in your life, only yourself. That I am the only one responsible for my life. From then on, I started to take more action instead of just complaining. Nobody can change anything in your life, only yourself. Step 5. React. You know when we react to things without thinking, here comes the emotional intelligence. I was very fond of acting just for emotion, you know? For example, instead of buying something just because I felt like it, I now stop, think about the pros and cons, and then make a more balanced decision. Even when my husband tells me something, here at home we learn that what I see in the other is also in me to some degree. Wow, you don't react. You just think, hey, if you're talking to me, it's in him and you and versa. Try this, your life will change. Step 6. Balancing this idea is that it's not about being an ignoramus or a saint. It's about being firm but calm. For example, if someone offends me now, I don't go out reacting and saying, let's just play around. I'm totally against violence and I don't even dwell on the offense. I try to understand what happened and, if possible, respond in a more thoughtful way. Responding is different from reacting. And last and not least, last step. The journey is what matters. I used to want everything to be perfect, you know? If I was going to travel, I wanted everything to be 100%. I remember that once I bought my husband a ticket to the Jack Johnson concert as a birthday present. Wow, the place was Saratoga, Hawaii when we were arriving. There was a small acoustic shell, and a bunch of people were sitting outside on the grass drinking beer. All good on the grass. And I was stressed. No, but I bought a chair. It was on the chair. It was numbered. Man, my husband said relax and I worry. Wow, I didn't bring a chair. And when we entered the small queue, our tickets were on the chairs, but I went through unnecessary stress. Today I understand that the best thing is to enjoy the trip as a whole, even the troubles. Now I value the moments and the people I share them with more, instead of being focused only on the destination. Tell me here which of these steps you will follow. Which one do you believe is the most challenging? And if you want to go deeper, these concepts were taken from the book, The Path of the Pacific Warrior by Dan Millman. If you're going through a moment of questioning or wanting to turn your life around, this book can be a great guide. It's worth giving it a read. Hit the likey button and share.